Well, hello there. I'm currently on a little bit of a scouting mission. I'm heading to an area on the south coast of Western Australia. It's a place that I've photographed before, and I'm just gonna want to experiment with some different locations and do a bit of exploring, a little bit of a short hike. So I think where I'm trying to get to is those rocks right in the distance, but I could be wrong, of course. So I think I've got about an hour until golden hour starts. So it should be enough time just to get up this track. I don't think it's too far, but it does look like it's all uphill. So grateful to be out here. It's a beautiful, beautiful evening, and it looks like I've got the place to myself. We're quite near to the ocean here, right all the way down there. So unfortunately it's a bit windy today. It's not too bad at the minute, but I expect once we get out of all these trees and to the top of this hill or whatever it is, that it will be a lot windier. Bit of a better view now, we're a bit higher up. And the funny thing is, it doesn't look that steep on camera, but it's pretty steep. So even though this is a bit of a location scout, I'm hoping to get one, maybe two images at least, just to satisfy that urge, scratch the itch, if this hill ever ends. So I've just found what is the first vantage point here, and all these bushes are a lot lower here, so we can actually start to see something. But it's really hazy. There's a lot of sea spray coming from the waves crashing and kind of coming up into the sky, creating all that haziness and also shooting directly into the sun. So it'd be a pretty challenging scene to photograph, and quite honestly, not one that's really worth doing at the minute. Maybe for a sunrise shoot when the sun's coming from that way, but not at the minute. So I'm gonna keep going. So I have a sneaking suspicion that it's going to be tricky when we get to the top to find any kind of composition. There's a lot of bushes around. There's a lot of open sea with nothing in it in the distance, in the foreground. Foreground? Is foreground even a word? It is now, the distance. So while we might be able to get some foreground elements, maybe some bushes or some of these wildflowers, could be tricky. At least there's some facilities up here. Okay, so this is officially absolutely beautiful. Beautiful panoramic views all across the ocean there. And these have tweaked my eye, if you will. Very interesting worn rock formations. Reckon we've got about 30-40 minutes to sunset, and we're just probably ticking over into golden hour very soon. So I need to explore a bit more and see what I can come up with. Oh dear, it is very windy. So first shot in the bag of those funny stones, which I'll show you in just a second. And the funny thing about making these videos is sometimes you feel like, or I feel like I have to get at least one image to make the video worthwhile. And really with landscape photography, there are days, oh dear, when you really don't get any usable images. So I'll show you this one next and we'll see if we can get something a bit better. I feel like I'm grasping at straws a little bit, but I did see this kind of bush here, And it kind of stood out to me on the way down, but I couldn't really see a composition at the time. And because I'm kind of really struggling at the minute, it's very chaotic, very windy. There's a lot of spray around, and it's really tricky. But this thing caught my eye on the way down, so I'll show you what I just took. Fingers crossed for something better. So the sun is coming down now into that low cloud. It's really softening off all that light. It's looking really beautiful. Still struggling to find a composition, but it's so beautiful up here. And that's kind of what landscape photography is about. It's about being in nature, and it's about not just getting the shot and rushing home. Like, you've got to slow down sometime and just be thankful for the fact that you even get to stand in this spot and see these things. And there's a very strange buzzing loud bug there. I have no idea what it is, but hopefully I won't get bitten. Almost losing the light now, but I couldn't resist one last shot. I'm going to crop it panoramic and let me know what you think. And as location scouts go, even though it's so gorgeous here, I don't think I would make additional effort to come back here again. It's just too chaotic, really, and maybe I'm just not looking hard enough tonight. Maybe I'm tired, but I don't think I'll come back. Please subscribe to this channel, I'd really appreciate it. Got loads more landscape photography videos like this coming, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.